Warning: the following show features audio performed either by professionals or under the supervision of professionals. Accordingly, Happy Hour Podcast and the producers must insist that everyone that is of drinking age attempt to recreate or reenact any audio or activity performed on this show. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to an all-new episode of Happy Hour Podcast. I'm Mike.
I'm Tabby.
And I'm Caleb.
And this week, we are doing World Wrestling Federation Attitude Era trivia in person. Because on the other side of that wall right there,
Pointing to a wall that they can't see.
is Jason and Lisa from Designated Quizzers.
Welcome,
And
guys.
Next room. And welcome.
How are you guys? Even though we already know.
We're good. It's good to see you guys.
Yeah,
For the, I feel like we just saw you a couple seconds
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah.
And all day long.
Crazy. Isn't
And
it?
and most of yesterday.
And
Yeah.
later tonight.
That's right.
More drunken TikToks later tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Go check us out. Beer Emoji, Happy Hour Podcast Beer Emoji, and Designated Quizzers on TikTok.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of TikToks and all that shit going down tonight, probably.
Yeah. Can
Weather
they?
permitting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can they all help both of us out and just
Are you begging already?
follow on?
Yeah, follow
Yeah.
Designated Quizzers too.
That's what I just
For
said.
fuck's
It
sake.
doesn't. It
Beer
doesn't
emoji.
take a lot of time. You know, just click
Hit
the.
follow
Just
button.
click it. Just click the follow.
Yeah, hit the follow button. It's funny shit.
Click the follow. We may not have the best stuff.
Yeah,
But just follow anyway.
We pretend though.
Just do it.
it's fun stuff though.
Do it.
So again, we are doing WWF Attitude Era trivia. It is myself versus Jason. I'm probably gonna win. I know I am.
What's at stake?
Uh,
A steak.
Pride.
dignity and self-respect.
Honor.
Honor. All the pointless things that don't matter.
Mhm.
Where the questions are made up and the answers don't matter.
That's
The points do,
Points do matter.
which are Point Master Caleb.
And special guest referee.
Hi, that's me. Hi.
Oh, and before I forget, we are actually recording in front of a live studio audience.
Yeah, because we have What I Had Heard Was podcast sitting right behind us. Say hi, Jen.
Hi, Jenna.
and 50 other people.
So I'm ready to kick this thing off, and
Guess go first.
yeah, I guess go first. Oh yeah, we gotta. But before we do start, real quick, Jason and I are each drinking the Stone Cold Steve Austin Broken Skull. He has the IPA, and I have the American Lager. How's your IPA?
It's delicious. Good
Yeah?
job, Stone Cold.
Yeah, for real, right? Mine's okay. It tastes like. I'll let Caleb try. He said it tastes like Yingling Light.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, that's a shame.
And when he said that, I immediately I have to agree because he's like a beer sommelier.
Mm-hmm.
I do enjoy my beers.
All right. So the guest is.
So
how's this work now? 'Cause
so
I'm
Tab
just-
is going to read the questions that you have to answer,
Yep.
and Lisa is going to read the questions that I have to answer.
Because we're
Mhm.
ringside girls.
Yes.
And I'm just going to say words every now and then to let you all know that I'm still here.
The Miss Elizabeths to our macho man.
Oh, yeah, brother.
I just want Caleb to say Shazam at some point for no good reason.
Oh, that's our drinking.
Shazam.
Yeah,
It's
just
drinking word
like
tonight.
that.
But no, Caleb should say snap into a Slim Jim.
Or
Snap into a Slim Jim, brother.
You combine Hulk Hogan and Macho Man.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, that
what
was
I
good.
do.
All right, so Tab, do you want to read the first question? And
Absolutely.
okay.
Are you ready?
I am always ready. That's what I do. I answer questions.
But he's not ready to lose.
No.
Studio
No.
audience, are you ready?
so ready.
Quiet on the set.
You
What?
get the point taker is ready as well.
I was going to to you next.
It sounded like you were about to read the question. But we will
I was going to say, what about
It was going so well right up until that point.
All right, let's do this thing.
what year did Shane McMahon purchase WCW?
This is a trick question, I think,
Maybe it is, maybe it's not. We don't know.
because the answer to that question, if you're talking about the kayfabe version, is 2001. But if you're asking if Shane McMahon actually himself purchased WCW, he did not.
That is correct. Both of those, actually. But it's only 1 point.
Oh, you're
You're-
going for bonus points.
No, your international podcasting commissioner thing does not exist on Happy
Commissioner.
Hour.
Oh,
You're out of your
Commissioner.
jurisdiction.
Wow,
You're out of your element, Donnie.
wow. I just got banned from. Well, no, that's fine. I accept that because it's not
you got
actually.
removed from your own company.
No, because that's not the name of the company, and I'll just bring that in at some
Jason,
point.
Jason, don't worry. You got 1 point.
To
did.
quote Vince McMahon, you're fired.
It doesn't matter what the Podcasting Quizzing Federation. Anyway,
And just to let everybody know who's listening to this, I have no idea about wrestling except it's sweaty people beating each other up in a ring,
Yes, it is.
a square ring.
And one of them just drinks beer
Okay,
after he.
Mhm.
there we go. That's all I know. So
all right, are you going to be?
I don't know a lot. I sometimes do. It depends on, you know,
what you're reading.
I can do a little bit of
Whatever
80s
Jason tells
maybe.
you.
Yeah.
Huh?
Are you
What-
going to bestow upon them? Are you going to bestow upon Mike question number 1?
Question number 1. But Jason just wrote way too much on yours. I'm just going to let you know that right now. So here we go.
Every match, every move, every finisher on Monday
No.
Night Raw, March 3rd, 1998. Name
All
them.
right.
Let's see what happens.
Legendary WWE Hall of Fame diva Amy Dumas?
Yeah.
Dumas, better known as Lita, was a standout performer in the women's division. Her edgy look and attitude combined with her daring, high-flying moonsaults and
That is impressive.
Fez presses made her one of the most entertaining characters during the Attitude Era. However, fans might not know that after her first retirement in 2006, Lita formed and fronted a punk rock band. What was the name of that band, which was active from 2006 to 2014?
I don't know. I don't remember the punk band in the Attitude Era, so I don't know.
What is it? It's the Luchagors.
The Luchagors.
I didn't know she was in a band.
Yeah. No, she's actually.
He's
The-
playing dirty here.
No, I'm not playing
He
dirty.
is.
There's some fair
He
questions
is
in
not
here.
playing dirty. He is playing typical Jason.
This is a false count anywhere match.
Whereas Lita was part of the Attitude Era.
She was part
So
of.
therefore, he is going off of that and basing his question off of, well, she was part of the Attitude Era. Here's what she did after it, but she was part of the Attitude Era.
Yeah.
I remember the Cinco de Mayo episode.
Yeah.
it's well within the rules. But no, so and of course there's just a little bit of the name Luchagors is an homage to the term luchador, a lucha libre performer. Lita performed this style earlier in her professional wrestling career, and it is combined with the word gore, which you guys will appreciate, as in horror films because she is a fan.
Yes, that is true. She was married to Matt Hardy, but she cheated on him because she's a whore.
Wow. And she had breast
How
augmentation
dare you.
surgery in
She cheated on him
1999.
with Edge.
What?
Next question.
Why do you know that?
I was reading.
Oh my goodness.
Boobies showed up. I read about
The
them.
score is currently Jason 1, Mike 0.
Jason's cheating.
Mm-mm.
He's
He's the
using a
dirtiest
foreign
player in the
object.
game.
just to let you know, Jason, all of your questions are super cut and dry and simple.
Yeah, because
Yes.
I'm a friend.
Well, our
It's
question
simply-
actually they get better. I wasn't sure what to expect, so
You gotta bring up
they
the
get better.
That's fine. It's all good.
So, Jason,
Yes.
who was the first WWF WCW Undisputed Champion.
The first ever in the
That-
history of ever.
The first ever in the history of ever is Chris Jericho.
That is correct.
Ding! I don't have the
He
ding.
doesn't have a dingy noise.
I've been trying
Can
to
you make a ding?
hit a lamp or
Hit us
something.
with a ding.
Like, flick the lamp. Yeah, flick the lamp. Just,
I'm not flicking the lamp. It could probably hurt. And I don't want to hurt myself.
Or knock the lamp down and have it come crashing down.
It said 2-0. You better at least get the next one right.
Okay.
Keep up.
go for it.
All right. Question number 2.
Oh, that's terrible.
Longtime rival of Lita, Trish Stratus, is another WWE Hall of Fame diva from the Attitude Era. Patricia Ann, how do you say that? Stradigias?
It's basically her last name. It's
In
basically her last
Tor-
name. She was
in-
born Patricia Ann Stritch.
Okay. In
Straight up.
Toronto,
Yeah.
Ontario, Canada, the 46-year-old mother of 2 is regarded as one of the greatest women wrestlers of all time. In 2006, Stratus married Ron, is it
Fizzico.
Fizzico, her high school sweetheart and boyfriend of 14 years. And her bridal gown was featured on a cover of what magazine?
That's the only other dirty question.
Men's Fitness.
That's not a. That's actually a legitimate good answer.
In her wedding dress?
It could have been.
I didn't hear the
On
question.
Men's Fitness.
What magazine was her bridal gown featured on? It
Oh.
was Men's Fitness.
Well,
but if you put Trish Stratus on the cover of Men's Fitness magazine, it'll
In a-
sell.
In a
It will
bridal
sell.
gown.
It'll
It'll
sell.
sell so
It-
much.
She could be in a bridal gown, or it'll sell. It was
It
today's.
was- no, what magazine was the dress in?
Yeah, on the cover.
David's Bridal. I don't know. I didn't even know that they have magazines for just dresses.
It's close.
People.
Does that give them
People.
a half a point?
U.S. Weekly.
It's not the same thing. David's Bridal is a store and it happens to have a catalog. That's
Oh, well,
not
still a
close enough.
magazine. Wow, you're just taking points.
It
away.
is Today's Bride.
Today's
And
Bride.
And you guys know that, and you know that
It's,
you
Is that a magazine? Never heard of it.
It is.
you know that Lita and Trish are good friends too, right?
That's the point giver here. Mike's getting half a point. He
Oh.
said bridal.
Yeah.
That's
Referee's got the decision. That's what I
It's
said.
your show.
And I said magazine, so that should be at least 2/3 of.
Okay.
Oh,
Getting half a point.
As the new owner of the International Podcasting Fan Base Committee, JIG,
You can't even say it right, so there's no.
I don't know what it's called, and I hear Jason say it like 100 times a week.
I'm gonna keep letting you do it. It's actually kind of fun.
If I get it right, I should get an extra half point.
It's the International
Absolutely.
Podcast.
Yeah, there you go.
It's the Starfleet.
The Starfleet Academy, the Rebel Alliance.
The Rebel
Sounds like-
Alliance.
That's gonna sound weird on the audio.
I'm keeping it in.
Please
All right. Ready for number 3?
go.
Who won the 2000 Royal Rumble?
That's a very easy question.
Yeah, the first of the 3 that I don't know the answer off the top of my head. 2000 Royal Rumble.
In the year 2000.
I don't know this one. I don't think.
I know it. I watched it.
I'm sure I watched it, but
That'll use logic.
yeah, I'm gonna get it wrong. 2000.
The answer.
Oh,
is-
wait a minute. Wait. WrestleMania 2000. So oh my God.
Now remember, WrestleMania 2000, the main event was a four-way for a fatal four-way.
Yeah. I no. Triple H, but I don't know if that's right. Triple H.
He said Triple H. The answer is
Can you smell what the Rock?
yeah. It was the year that when Big Show threw Rock over the top rope and they both went, but Big Show hit the ground first. It was very controversial.
Oh, okay.
It was that match.
Yep.
No points awarded to Jason. for this question.
Mankind was awarded the
That's
world.
not even where it begins.
You aren't remembering this because it's okay. The first two questions were a little off topic.
Yeah.
Let's get down to business. Mankind was awarded the World Wrestling Federation WWF Hardcore Championship on November 2nd, 1998, marking the beginning of an almost 4-year run for the title, which saw matches contested in and out of the ring and included the 24/7 rule, which meant that a championship match could take place at any time. This rule led to many quick title changes and included 4 women as champion. They are Molly Holly as Mighty Molly, Trish Stratus, Terry Runnels, and who?
No, it wasn't Lita. Was it Lita?
I don't know. Was it?
I'm thinking out loud. Sorry.
It's okay. And I would think outside the box on this.
Jacqueline.
Read off the names again.
Ivory. No, I know the ones he said.
So the question was a little more legit, but the answer is a little bit of a trick.
Yeah, of the 4 females, who was the 4th?
Yeah.
Or one of the 4.
This
Was
is
it
kind of a
Jacqueline?
fun. This is kind of a fun answer, though. In wrestling, we would call this answer a swerve.
Yeah. Or was it Mae Young or Moolah? 'Cause when the old ladies, I feel like
Now
it was
you're
one of them.
thinking in the right direction, but
Yeah.
a little further off that beaten path.
That's a good one, Jason.
And you'll probably remember this, but
I feel
You-
like
you-
if you say it, as soon as you say it, I'm gonna remember it instantly.
you won't know the name, but because the names, well, we'll give you the name, but the character you'll understand. I gotta go back and find that too to watch how that happened.
Shit.
I thought you knew everything.
I didn't know everything. I know important things like pay-per-views and swimming and filling the ring full of beer and swimming in it.
That was the best, the absolute best. And the milk one.
Useless information.
Yeah, Mick Foley's tooth going through his nose.
That sounds pleasant.
It was so fucking cool. Everyone thought he died.
Oh
Is it-
yeah,
When
yeah.
had
He
blood.
took so much
Yeah.
abuse in that match.
You can see his tooth like in his
nose?
nostril. Yeah,
Ooh.
it went through his lip and into his
Oh,
nose.
God.
Hey, everybody.
Hell in a
Cell.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, 90. That was 96, wasn't it? That was the first one.
7.
Was it 97?
Yeah.
Oh, because 96 was no, wasn't it 96?
Shazam.
All right, you want to give him the answer, or
Yeah, it's Cynthia Lynch, who
Okay, but
at
you
the
don't know.
time
but
was one of the Godfather's hoes.
one of the Godfather's hoes was the hardcore champion.
I didn't know any of his hose names.
No, and obviously the name I didn't know the name either. I just knew that one of
Yeah.
the hoes was the champion.
Godfather's hoe was a playable character on WrestleMania 2000.
That I didn't know.
I didn't know that. I didn't know any of their names. I just knew their
No,
names were
I
hoes.
had to look the name up, but I mean, I didn't know that. But I didn't know that one of the hoes with you could play a hoe.
Yeah, in the game and in real life.
Playing the
Okay,
Johnnies.
what's the next? Yeah, what's 4?
Number 4.
All right, so I did not get the WrestleMania. Okay, I got to get back on the board here.
How many world titles has Mick Foley won? Speaking of Mick Foley,
Yeah, speaking of Mick Foley,
Well, we all know the one, but did he win it a second time?
when Mrs. Foley's baby boy became the world champion.
That was an exciting moment too. When he ran around the ring,
Yeah,
holding the belt up.
but how many times did that happen?
I don't think he ever won it again. Or
So
did,
he's just
no,
saying-
no, wait a minute. Wait. I think I'm going to say 2, and I'm going to say 2, and then I'll explain myself if I'm
Okay.
right or
Well,
wrong.
the answer is 4.
4. Wow. Okay, I'm half a point.
Whoa, buddy, this isn't designated quizzers.
Damn it.
No,
Then you get 0 points for this question.
I think that's a fair call.
4
Good on you.
I
Well-
run a tight ship here over here on Happy Hour.
What did you do?
Wizard.
Hire the duplicate referee from.
Alrighty. I'm ready for the next question.
Okay. During the
Still mad about that.
Attitude Era, 3 main stables ruled the Federation: Degeneration X, the Corporation, and the Ministry of Darkness. 2 of these factions eventually merged. What was the name of this new faction?
The corporation, the corporate ministry.
That it is.
That's right.
Debuted in April of 1999. Last
It's a huge corporate ministry fan because that's where the Undertaker was.
Mm-hmm.
That
And that wasn't that when he had he shaved the mustache and just had the goatee
Yeah,
like you have, right? Wasn't that when it was? When
yeah.
he was in. Yeah. That was a good look. That was a cool look.
Oh, so you're trying to look like the Undertaker?
Well, no, I don't have a chin,
That's valid. He does
so
not
that's
have a chin.
that's why this is here.
Can I grow like a beard then? Because I would like to hide.
I have a couple of chins. If you'd
That's
like to
not
borrow one.
fair. Women
have
don't
one?
get to grow beards because we could hide a lot of stuff with beards.
How come Jason gets 2 chins and I can't even have one?
I mean, he is.
That's a
your
good
great
one.
daddy.
That is. Yeah, I might
You
use
should
that line
share.
again. You got to read this next question when you get to it with some.
Some gusto.
Yeah.
Is this question 5?
It is question
Yeah.
5. When we're done.
The beginning part of it, anyways. You know how to say it, right? All right, go ahead. Sorry,
Okay,
we're
here
on
we go.
5.
Question 5. Stone Cold raised and flipped a car with whom inside?
Can you read that one more time?
Wait, are you
Yeah,
studying the question?
Absolutely. Stone Cold raised and flipped a car with whom inside?
Do you know the answer to this?
Mm-hmm.
No,
I watched it.
I was,
I
I
think
was
he was
talking.
talking to Lisa.
Yeah, I was talking to Lisa.
I mean, if anybody else on the reading side knows the answer, does that
That is
count?
not correct.
I don't think so.
No,
What'd you say?
no. She's trying to mouth me an answer, which is so far wrong. No, it's definitely not that.
It might be.
What?
She's flipping you off, Stone Cold style.
Oh, no, I don't think that's it either. I don't know the answer to this question, so but I can come up with a reasonable guess.
Are you gonna say Vince McMahon?
I thought about Vince McMahon, but
Too obvious. That would have been too easy.
no, it doesn't need to. Yeah, no, I don't know.
He had a lot of rivals.
Yeah, he did.
I mean,
What's
people-
messing me up in this question is I keep thinking about when Rikishi hit him with the car,
Uh-huh.
and so that's messing me up.
So you think he did it back?
I did
And he like
the
put him
rock.
in there and he tipped.
No, maybe he did. I don't recall that though.
What is your final answer?
I know somebody's pushing me along. I get it. I'm gonna say Rikishi, and I don't think that's right.
The
Shazam.
answer is Triple H.
You were right.
Oh my God.
Lisa was going.
Yeah, she
I'm
was.
like,
You
All right.
have to trust your partner on
Yeah,
this.
yeah. No, I'm tagging out. All right, so Caleb, record that as a half a point.
No.
I'm drawing it on the
He's
table.
just
I'm
saying,
doing
what?
three
No.
3 H's
0
on the
points
table.
were awarded
This is
for
a-
this question.
This is not a no disqualification event. This is a regular rules exhibition bout.
Oh, are our doors open? Because I could go in and hit him with a chair.
All right. Question number 5. I don't know.
Oh,
he's
it's true.
Okay, he's trying to make me
Kurt Angle.
say this as if I'm the wrestler. Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
Kurt Angle.
That my next question focuses on another member of the WWE Hall of Fame, former Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle. Angle began his professional wrestling career in 1996 and played a huge role throughout the Attitude Era. Among the many titles Angle has held during his career, in 2000, he simultaneously held the European and Intercontinental Championships and dubbed himself the Eurocontinental Champion. Later that year, Kurt lost both championships during a 2-fall triple threat match. Who were his two opponents that night?
For the Intercontinental and the European?
Yep, he lost them both on the same night.
Was it a pay-per-view?
Yes, and I can't remember which one it was.
It was Backlash.
Was it Backlash?
It was Backlash.
Yes, it was Backlash. Yep.
Did you just get the point?
That should at least be a half a point right there.
You'll have to talk to your referee.
Okay.
So what's the
That
answer?
is not because this is a two-person answer.
One of them was Edge. Was one of them Edge?
One of them was not Edge.
Okay. Trying to think of who the Benoit, Chris Benoit. And
That's the one of them.
yep. With a broken freaking neck. Chris Benoit, and it wasn't Eddie Guerrero, it wasn't Saturn. Trying to think of the
You are
ones
so
usually-
close to the other answer based on the way you're thinking this through.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the ones that usually went for those titles.
Unlike the Godfather's Ho, you truly will kick yourself on this one.
Oh yeah, I know. Was it Eddie Guerrero? No, Chris and Eddie never fought each other often. I don't know.
So he gets a half a point.
Well, that's up to the referee, but
Referee.
the answer to this question was asked of me, I believe, in question number 2 on your end. I think.
Jericho.
Oh, Chris Jericho.
Yep.
Chris, and Kurt.
Chris Kurt. CCK.
CKGK.
Half a point was awarded for that question.
I will accept a half point.
That was a fair half a point.
That was
It
a fair
was.
half a
Yeah.
point. Absolutely.
That was
No, because
legit.
legitimately
Referee.
his second answer legitimately
All
was that.
honesty,
Mhm.
if you had said Jericho
Mhm.
after as your third guess, you still would have gotten half a point
Yeah.
because
Oh.
you said Edge and then asked if Edge was one of them
Yeah.
and got a no.
Well, this
Yeah.
is an unbiased
Gotta
referee.
be fair here.
This is an
Mhm.
unbiased referee. Caleb,
Very unbiased.
Caleb, there's a 20 in this for you.
I take my job seriously here.
Mhm.
Can you be bribed?
Can you be bribed?
This is kayfabe, by the way.
How much we're talking?
All right. Okay. Now I know I have an in.
Did you say K-Fed? Like Kevin?
Kayfabe.
Oh, I thought it was like
Relationship.
Kevin Federline,
No,
the
kayfabe's the
former
term.
Britney Spears.
Mike, can you
husband.
educate Lisa on what kayfabe is?
Can I what kayfabe is?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's you're playing a character even when you're not supposed to be that character. So if you're out in the public eye and like where fans are, you still have to pretend to play that character that you do in the ring or on TV.
Which is what they did before the internet, before everybody knew everything. They literally lived their lives as wrestlers.
Yeah.
In public.
Before the internet days when people thought it was actually real.
Yeah. And even when they thought it was fake, they still bought into it. Which
I
was cool.
remember having arguments with my cousins
About
over
whether it was
whether or
real or
not
fake.
it's real.
Mm-hmm.
The blood
Mhm.
is real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just-
Yeah.
Ask
Everything
Mick
else is
Foley. Ask Mick Foley if it's real or not.
Well, ask any of them. They're taking legit falls. I mean, they're just, sure that.
Or purposely cutting their foreheads.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
We're gonna have a blading competition later on. We're not doing that. I'm just kidding.
right now, I want to go ahead and throw out there the shout out of the week. This week's shout out on our random podcasting generator was Pornstache Podcast.
Shout out to Pornstache.
Shout out. So tonight we are doing the blowjob shot.
We are giving 3 blowjobs to Pornstache.
9-9.
Huzzah.
Salute.
Those are good. And our designated quizzers shot glass.
Old logo.
We are now going to take a quick commercial break for our sponsor, Bosky Coffee.
We at Happy Hour Podcast are proud to announce that we are now sponsored by one amazing coffee company.
Bosky Coffee.
Bosky Coffee Roasters began several years ago in a small town in central New Mexico.
Born out of their love and passion for great coffee, the desire to make sure they knew where their coffee is coming from and that it is ethically sourced.
Bosky buys only the best Arabica beans, blending and roasting each small batch personally.
They only use the highest quality extracts and flavors for their flavored coffees.
They have tons of types of coffee and flavors.
Like single origin,
Premium roast like their breakfast blend and espresso.
flavored coffees like their most popular High Mountain Pinion coffee, which uses real New Mexican pinions for an authentic Southwestern flavor.
Oh, and teas.
You can shop online at boskycoffeeroasters.com. That is BOSQUE coffeeroasters.com.
Use promo code Bosky Coffee Happy Hour upon checkout for 10% off your purchase.
Enjoy coffee the way it should be. Simple and delicious.
And we're back.
Pew, pew, pew.
Now, before we go on with the next question, I just want to give everybody an update on the score.
Okay.
So, after 5 questions being asked, Jason has a score of 2. Michael didn't start off strong, but has come back to catch up with Jason with a score of 2.
All right, we're neck and neck, buddy.
See? That's what's up. Why
It
is it always 2 every time? No matter what the subject, no matter whose show, it's always 2.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
We ready?
Let's dive into round 2.
Round 2.
Fight.
Mhm.
Number 6. Ooh, this one is name all of the members of DX.
All of them.
Now I feel no longer any pity for those first couple questions.
Mm-hmm. I feel like you could get this.
I do like the increasing level of dirtiness that's happening here, though. Well, all right. So all incarnations of all right. Okay. So obviously we have to start out with Shawn Michaels and Triple H.
Okay. That's 2.
Then we move on to the Road Dogg Jesse James and the badass Billy Gunn. And then of course we bring in X-Pac. And then if you're considering the manager role, if that's the case, you're going to put China in there.
That is correct.
You
And
got
then
it.
also at some point in there, Rick Rude was.
He was one of the founding members, but we're looking for the main ones.
Okay.
Ref.
But yeah.
Now, when Mike was coming up with that question earlier, he said he would give extra credit.
That was off the record and I revoked it, so that does not stand.
He
Mm-hmm.
has earned that extra bit.
I
He gets 0.25 extra points.
I take it away.
Good,
But
sir.
he's the ref.
Good
Good
stuff.
sir.
I am a point giver and taker and tallier. My word is law.
Caleb just wants Jason to win.
Point giveth and a point taketh away. Interestingly enough, go ahead with your question or my
Okay.
question.
Yeah,
number
I thought
6.
that I was like, oh, that's
Yeah.
kind of weird. Question number 6. On June 30th, 1999, Chris Jericho signed with the WWF and debuted on the August 9th episode of Monday Night Raw, certain to be a Hall of Fame inductee once his career comes to an end. 51-year-old Jericho is still going strong today. In addition to his wrestling and podcast careers, Chris was the front man for the internationally popular heavy metal band Fozzy which also was formed in 1999. Like Kurt Angle in the previous question, Jericho has held multiple championships throughout his career, including the coveted Intercontinental title. Who did he win his first IC championship from?
His first one?
Mm-hmm.
He won his first IC title from Michael Bolton. No.
That's a
I'm
great
trying to
answer.
fill the void. That's what she said.
That she did.
Was it?
Michael Bolton was from 1999 in Office Space. So
Mhm.
Yeah. Was it Billy Gunn?
it
Mm-mm.
was not.
Nope.
Who was it?
And I even tipped you off a little bit.
Oof.
It was China.
Oh, was it? Oh, really? Was it? Oh, yeah.
Bum, 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 bum,
She won it.
She was the only female
Yep.
Intercontinental.
He lost to China at the Survivor Series in 99, and then he beat her at Armageddon on December 12th of 1999. China.
Be it Kevin.
The late, great Joni Laurie.
Ready?
Go.
Number 7?
Yep.
All right. So, number 7. What pay-per-view did Big Show make his WWF debut?
I'm going to hate myself.
It
Oh, my God.
That is incorrect.
Oh, my God, 99? No, I'm just kidding.
The pay-per-view was called 99.
That sounds like an ECW pay-per-view, actually. I think it's
What,
crazy.
99?
Yeah, no, oh, my God, 99.
Oh, yeah.
Remember when Shawn Michaels wrestled, or Vince McMahon wrestled God? No, he did.
Yeah, that really happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only Vince McMahon can wrestle God and get away with it. I think
And he won.
Yeah, he won too. I think
He beat God.
I think God was blading that match. He was- Oh, we're going to hell. I'm distracting things with not dead silence because I don't know the answer to this. So I'm going to have to come up with something sensible. Pay-per-view, Big Show. I believe it was 99. Unforgiven.
No.
Was it even around in 99?
Actually, it's a pay-per-view that doesn't exist anymore.
Fully loaded.
St. Valentine's Day Massacre. It was in Memphis, Tennessee, and I know
He
that
came out of the
because
ring.
I was there.
Oh, really?
I was there.
When he came out from the bottom of the ring?
Uh-huh.
That's so awesome. That's a cool thing to have been at.
My dad took me, and I was so confused. Like, why is the giant from WCW throwing Stone Cold through the cage?
Are we ready for ours?
Go
Yeah.
for it.
Okay. The Dudley Boys, Bubba Ray and Devon, debuted in the summer of 1999 following their departure from ECW. They were initially villains and were responsible for popularizing the use of wooden tables as weapons in professional wrestling. Bubba Ray, in particular, became notorious for putting women through tables, including another Hall of Famer, the legendary Mae Young. How old was Mae Young when she suffered this dastardly fate?
She was 90. Shit. Nah. Because JR screamed it like 100 times in a row.
Screamed?
Yeah.
Screamed?
Scream.
Yeah.
He's like, my God, he just put a 90-year-old woman.
Mm.
Through a table.
Yeah.
He probably killed her.
She was 90. I'm going to say 92.
Nope.
You gonna read that or?
It was 77.
77. I thought she was in her 90s.
She actually continued to make appearances on WWE television just before her death. And her last appearance was on March 4th of 2013 when they did a 90th birthday celebration. So she
Yeah.
passed away on June
Oh,
in June
wow.
of 2014.
Yeah.
At
So
90.
there was a 77-year-old wrestler?
She was old.
She
Well,
was
she was-
amazing.
she had been
conceived a
wrestling for-
hand.
Years and years and years, and then
She was amazing. I mean, like to take a table, even to just go, yeah, throw me down. And they remember that spot?
It was from the
she
top,
married-
15, 20
climbed up the
feet.
top turnbuckle
She
and
married
jumped
Mark Henry,
her through it.
and they had a hand baby.
Just the
Yeah,
fact that
her
she
and
was
Mark Henry
willing-
had a hand baby.
What?
It was the baby was just a hand, and the hand grew into an adult hand.
So
Mhm.
it was,
It was just a hand.
It was.
Nope, it didn't move or anything. It was just a hand. It was a
Yeah.
prop hand.
Mhm.
It was stupid.
It was pretty stupid. Isn't that what you tried to show the waitress last night?
Who, me?
Yeah.
What?
An
a hand?
Amazon.
Oh
A
no,
hand
that
baby.
was a baby
Hand.
in a head coming out. of her.
That was the Amazon. kid.
Oh, your belly.
No, that was the
Nice.
Amazon baby birth simulator.
Things are adjusting.
No, you had the Amazon list pulled up, and it was like the baby simulator where the baby was coming out.
Yeah, it was
Learned
like
how to
a-
birth baby.
Yeah, it was like a Fisher Price, My First Pregnancy. Action
And
figures.
Like,
Waitress.
Right.
Close your phone,
on the
Yeah.
phone. And the waitress just pops up right behind you.
Pregnancy.
And it was like, it was like, nah, this was funnier.
It was funnier that way, wasn't it?
It was.
It was way
Look,
better.
you're laughing now.
I was laughing at it then too. It was funny as shit. Yeah. All right. What's the
Number
eighth?
eight.
Number 8.
Wait, she's losing it. What are you laughing at?
My first pregnancy action figure.
Oh, Fisher Price, My First Pregnancy.
My first birthing.
Yeah.
The action figure was
All right. So after the show, we'll talk about the jingle that goes along with that.
The tingle.
Sure.
Okay, that's what I heard was the tingle. Okay.
the
Jingle.
jingle.
All right, number
Oh,
8.
A life without cords.
All right, I can't.
Anyways, go ahead.
Okay. All right. Sorry, that was so funny.
It's not your turn.
Huh? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. It was so funny. Okay. I'm good.
What was the Undertaker's theme when he had the American Badass gimmick?
This was me being nice to you and giving you an insanely easy question.
You shouldn't have. Because Jason won't be
No.
nice to you.
I'm a good friend.
So I'm going to discuss this with the referee and also you guys off camera in the
Okay.
backstage area, because question number 8 from us is name both songs that were the entrance, or it's exactly the same question at exactly the same time. So we both know that it's Kid Rock's American Badass, and then it became Limp Bizkit's Rollin',
yeah.
Rollin'. So
So they both get
so,
the point.
So it's either a time limit draw on that, or we just quickly Google something and ask another question
Well,
at the end or something.
I was just going to give you both a point.
That's what I
This has
say.
never happened, has it?
No, this is a first.
No.
And it's
Yeah.
the same question. Yeah.
hmm
We've
Yeah.
made history tonight, folks.
You made history on the St. Patrick's Day
Heard
one
it.
too. Remember, we both tied.
Yeah. We always making history with it.
Yep.
We're popping each other's all kinds of cherries.
I feel like you both get a point
It's like we're meant to be together. We should have a baby.
because you obviously both knew the answer to it.
Yeah,
Ding, you
yeah.
both get it.
Okay. I mean, that doesn't make for great entertainment, but it makes for
Yes.
an interesting moment.
Point giver. Each person gets a point, correct?
Yes, I've already given them the points.
Perfect.
Mhm.
Okay, well then I will go with number 9.
Okay.
Good job to you, Jason.
Yeah, no, I mean, and the fact that was on the same question number is ridiculous. You know.
You know what I call that? A concerto.
Ah, yes.
Like Ed used to do. You hit him with the two people, hit the same guy at the chair at the same time.
Let's see if we can get a volunteer outside to take a good chair.
To hit
Horrible.
you. Wait, what? To get hit or to hit
Yeah,
you?
we'll see if we can do it. We'll practice it on somebody. How about that guy from last night that showed up? in
Oh,
our-
the one outside, the one that was
Yeah.
sitting in the corner. That was super weird.
I think he needed a concerto.
Yeah, he worked here.
No, there was no way he worked here because he had like 6 beers with him.
He had
He said he worked.
No,
there.
he said he just got off of work.
Yeah,
he
he
had
looked,
the
no,
number
that
of
he
beers
went
that he
back
had.
into the that makes more sense. Okay, I was like, you're an employee. I was
No,
thinking
if he was my
here.
employee, he would have no.
Okay.
You don't drink on property.
He would have been, get it? Canned.
We're drinking on property
Beer
right now.
canned.
Mhm.
But I don't work here, so
Oh, neither do me and Mike.
Even if you did.
okay.
Salute.
2 questions left.
Two
This is
left.
dramatic.
Which rival wrestler pulled a gun on Stone Cold?
Oh,
Bang bang.
yeah. I got it.
And it wasn't Cactus Jack.
No. It took me a second. And I knew this answer for sure. It was his former partner in the Hollywood Blondes, Brian Pillman.
That is correct.
Okay.
That was
here's-
getting really edgy at
Goes
that
to
point.
Jason.
Yeah. Was that the? Well, that was where it was getting.
What kind of gun was it?
I think it was a Glock.
I don't know. Actually, no, it was a 38. It was 38.
Was it?
Yes, it was 38 special.
Good thing you didn't tell him there was an extra point.
Yeah. Well, at least with Caleb in the room.
Mhm.
I took away his point to 5.
All right, here's question number 9. An era is defined as a long and distinct period of history with a particular feature or characteristic. As we've discussed, although not officially defined, the Attitude Era spanned from the late 1990s, most say 1997, through the early 2000s, and most say 2002. What are the names of the eras that preceded the followed the Attitude Era?
Before and after.
I don't know because I quit watching when the Attitude Era stopped.
Did you really?
I did. I was
Wow.
not happy with what I was watching. I thought they dumbed it down a lot. So I'm like, fuck this. I'm out.
Did you watch anything before it? Like, were you a fan before that?
I was a WCW guy.
Oh. So like when in what year did you start WCWing?
When
Suburban.
Stone Cold made his Austin 316 speech.
Okay, so in 96.
King of the Ring, when he won King of the Ring in 96.
That's when you started watching WCW or stopped watching WCW?
No, that's when I started watching WWF.
So how far back were you in WCW then?
1990.
Oh geez, that's a whole nother discussion.
Yeah.
That was like Sting World Champion, Vader 92, all that stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. Cactus Jack.
Stone Cold was there. Him and Sting were tag team partners when Stone Cold was in before he was Steve Austin.
No, he wasn't a partner with Sting, was he?
Yeah, it was very short lived.
I don't remember that. Okay, so this is an unfair question because
Final question.
So I'm gonna go ahead and deflect my answer because I have no clue.
I didn't know if you'd know the one before, but the one after, I thought you even if you didn't continue a lot. Well, I guess if you just literally stopped and
Yeah.
Okay.
the one before was the New Generation Era, and the one after was the Ruthless Aggression. Have you heard of that?
Yeah, no, I heard of it.
Oh, okay.
Well, Jason, that was
Mean. He doesn't care about you at all.
Do you
I'm
want me to
ready
read
go
the
home now.
fact?
That's okay.
No, you don't have to. No, we discussed through the fact.
That'll make you feel better.
We're more rum
What is the score as we go into question 10? Because I don't even remember.
You want to know the score before we go to 10? Or do you want to
Yeah.
just wait until the end?
I mean, whatever you think it works.
I say let's wait until the end. Let's make it like a
Suspense.
suspenseful.
Yeah.
I'm fine with it either way.
All right.
Okay.
Question number 10. Who was the first ever WWF European champion?
P.
Oh,
Euro.
P.
I literally looked this up and probably skipped right. I literally looked at the list earlier. And I skipped past the first one. So I'm going to get this wrong. No, I might get this right. No, I might get it wrong.
Well, which is it, right or wrong?
As soon as you answer it, we'll tell you.
what
Yeah.
year? What year?
I don't know the year, but it's
This
it's
is an
around-
earbuds in answer.
It's I don't think I want write something on the desk and I'll answer that.
No, remember what Lisa said on your previous episode, Sausage.
She
Go
said
with your gut instinct, your
Mhm.
first instinct.
Cox.
Cox.
Yes.
Cox.
Penis.
Cox.
Sausage.
Lisa say Cox.
Cox.
Yes.
No, the
That's
fun.
just it.
No, I don't want to booger up your show with that joke. I'll tell you after. What word? It's hard to get her to say. Anyways,
European champion.
All right, European champion, Shawn Michaels,
Wrong.
Oh, never mind.
Triple H.
No, you already got no.
Keep guessing, Jason.
No,
Okay.
that was my other answer. That was
It's,
my
it
other
was.
guess.
Wait. What was your other answer?
He
That
said
was-
Triple
the
H.
other answer was Triple H. So if
Oh,
I'm
okay.
wrong on both
It's the
accounts,
British
I was going to
Bulldog
say
baby
Triple
boys
H.
best.
British Bulldog. I feel much better about myself that it wasn't one of those two.
Yeah, European.
All right, are you ready? Last question.
Goo.
Oh yes, and then you do need to read the fact on this one
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right.
at the end. I mean,
As the Attitude Era came to an end, the entire landscape of professional wrestling was changing dramatically, and as we all know, saw the purchasing of WCW by the WWF, which was brought into the storyline during the final episode of Monday Nitro, when Shane McMahon stole the newly available WCW right out from under his father's nose. Perhaps one of my favorite in-ring performers of all time, Shane O'Mac, brought in a group of snobbish thugs in 1999 to give him an advantage and protect him during his run as European champion earlier that year. Name the group and the three members it consisted of.
Oh, it was his friends. It was his real life buddies.
mm-hmm.
One of them actually went on to stick around and become a pretty decent wrestler.
Which is names?
Muscles, Chad, Trust Fund, and Chad too.
Muscles.
I'd say we give him this if he gets the name of the group.
I don't remember the name of the group.
Really?
Yeah, they weren't important enough to remember.
Oh, I thought for sure you'd know that.
I only remember
you just
relevant things.
recited it.
You could possibly lose this by 1 point.
I will, because I don't know.
You don't know it all?
Gotta take a
No,
guess.
It'll be more than 1 point.
it will. It'll be 2.
No guess at all?
No.
All right. It was the Mean Street Posse,
Yeah.
initially known as the Greenwich. Greenwich is how do you say it?
Greenwich, yeah, I
Greenwich
get that.
Posse consisted of Pete Gas, Rodney, and Joey Abs. Gas and Rodney
muscles.
were legitimate school friends of Shane McMahon.
See, I knew the
There's one
backstory.
more thing. You didn't finish reading that. That's the most important one to read.
Okay.
I knew the backstory. I should get
Shane
something for that.
McMahon was only able to ride the wave as champion for 43 days. Mike, what's the longest one you've ever ridden?
I'm sorry, my co-hosts are whispering. They're talking too much shit. Could you repeat the question?
No.
I didn't hear what Lisa said.
Oh,
We really didn't?
No.
because he was the original, or he was the European champion during that year. And
Yeah.
Shane McMahon was only able to ride the wave of champions for 43 days.
Mm-hmm.
What's the longest one you've ever ridden?
Championship? 6 years.
Nice.
Mhm.
Oh,
And I
that's
was,
our
I was
favorite
world
question.
champ.
That's a long reign.
Yeah.
That's a long, long reign. All right, what was the score?
What's
What's
the
the
score?
score
there, Caleb?
All right. At the end of this, showing no bias, no favoritism,
Mm-hmm.
none of that. We've got Jason with a grand total of 5 points.
5.
That's weak.
And then we've got Mike, host of Happy Hour. So his points are doubled with A grand total of 6. So the winner tonight is Mike.
Happy hour. No.
No, Mike.
That is a great swerve. That's
just
what
great.
wrestling's all about.
Yeah.
No, Jason, you're the
Caleb.
winner this evening.
Caleb turned face.
He turned. You couldn't have scripted that any better. That was good.
Mhm.
So just like, no, giving it to Mike. Nah, Jason, you won, bud.
You tried to
Yeah.
bribe.
Yeah.
You tried to bribe him with pizza. Yeah. All right, we're done. Get off my show.
Another next door. I'm going to come over here.
Well,
and
this is some bullshit. I'm telling you, this is a fixed show. This is some bullshit. I'm not doing this again with you, brother.
Jason, bud. Hey.
What?
I've been saying you've won the past 2 minutes now.
Well, to be fair, you did try to call him.
Can you
and sell
do
out.
okay? Can I do a well, not a tiebreaker, but can we do?
There's no
like
tie to break.
All right. So tonight's winner is Jason from Designated Quizzers. Round of
Thank you.
applause, everybody.
Why is everyone booing?
Like I said before, you talked way too much shit.
I only did
Everyone.
2 or 3 times.
Oh, you talk shit.
That's
to me.
not way too much.
You talk to me all the time. You're like, I'm gonna beat him.
I
know.
literally never said any of
Yeah,
that.
you did.
She's
Yeah, you
lying.
That's because he lives with you. He can do that. You have to live with it. You
I agree.
do you part.
And I'm gonna kill him, so it'll be a part.
Hey, Mike, I won't let her kill you, bro.
I know. She couldn't if she wanted to.
Because twisty boys.
That's right.
All right.
But your glass is a little empty. There.
We're baggy boys.
Wait, what?
Let's-
Back, bro.
Oh, your
We're
bag
back.
bros.
We're gonna touch our sacks together.
Wait, Caleb's actually getting. Oh, there we go. There we go. All right. So Twisted Tea bag in a box.
We put our sacks together. Wonder sack powers.
Okay.
Unite.
Alright.
All right. Do we have anything else?
Just thanks for listening to this ridiculous episode that I did not agree to, but
This episode has been a very long time, at least 3 months in the making.
oh yeah.
Don't text and drive.
Instead of saying all the socials, just go to our Twitter profile. You can find our link tree there. It's linktree.com/happyhourpodcast3. Everything you need is in there, including the merch store. Buy some shit.
Just go to
you made the
www.designated.quizerspodcast.com.
Mhm.
Click on stuff. Check out our socials. It's all there.
Everything's there.
So yes, and thank you for having me. Thank you for letting me cheat my way to victory. And I'm sure we will do this
The
again.
first two were
sometime in the next
definitely
5 minutes.
cheating. Your first two questions.
Well, you don't know what the other person's doing.
Oh, that's true.
That's true.
Even Lisa said your first 2 questions were literally cheating.
Are we still
We
friends?
want to thank you guys for coming on the show again, and thank you for being our friends and not hating us.
And now come next door.
Come on, wait, what?
Wait, you're still inviting me after
Oh,
those
come
2
over from
cheating
next door?
questions?
Yeah.
Let's
Even,
continue this party.
even though I let you win, you can still come over and hang out with us.
And also, we want to give a huge shout out to our live studio audience, Joel and Jen.
Yeah, Joel. Yeah,
This
Jen.
podcast,
Yes, listen to what I have heard.
sitting 5 feet away behind
More
me.
like 7, but
I can feel the heat from the stairs burning in the back of my head.
That just means you need more tea there.
To cool down.
Exactly.
cool it off. Yeah. No, thank you guys so much. We love you guys so much.
And we'll see you in literally 5 seconds.
Yes, we will see you.
Thank you. And we love you.
Yes, we. What? Oh, I can't. He didn't want me to repeat it.
What?
Thank you, and we love you too.
Oh.
Lisa, I'm glad you love us, and we love you, Lisa. Thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome. Shazam.
I already said
Lisa would never make weird questions that no one would know anything about.
No, never.
But I thought you knew everything.
Ooh.
As I'm glaring him down right now.
I'm gonna unplug your microphone now because you're being a little smart mouth.
Not a commuter.
Oh, you're being a little.
Chair shot. Chair shot.
Is little smart mouth anyone? Was that just like plugging a wrestler thingy, or you just called her? You just made that up on the spot, or was it a complete
This is fine.
accident?
This is gonna be the extras at the end.
All right, I'm
All right,
shutting this
well.
off.
Well, that's gonna do it for this episode of Happy Hour. I'm Mike.
I'm Tabby.
I'm Caleb, brother.
Don't text and drive. Don't drink and drive. Always drink responsibly, and most importantly, always wear a condom. Have a good night.
Brother.